Hello and welcome back here. Today we are going to talk about how to get rid of your back fat or this bulge on your backside. My name is Yvette and I am a Dr. Eric Berg certified weight loss coach. I work with a lot of people around the globe and helping them to actually get rid of stubborn fat, stubborn weight, and help them to actually slim down, fit into their old clothes, and feel the best version of themselves. So if you are someone who is motivated to become healthy and be the best version of yourself, then you might consider to stick with our channel and continue watching our videos. Today I want to cover the topic how to get rid of back fat. A lot of people face this problem. Doesn't matter if you are a female or a male, this is a problem and people usually have a hard time to get rid of it. Weight loss is actually very easy to do when you know the right information, and it's very hard when you don't. Actually, not knowing the right information can result in that you actually destroy your metabolism, you slow your metabolism down by starving yourself and doing different lifestyles and diets, and also you can end up actually gaining weight, and in the future it's going to be really hard to lose weight, burn away that back fat. But no worry until you see me, because actually I have a solution for you. I'm going to cover how this back fat actually accumulated on your backside and how to actually get rid of it step by step. And I helped my clients with the same way and it worked 100%. So I think it will help you too. In order to get rid of back fat, you need to understand how back fat got there in the first place. There are two possible reasons why this happened, and we will cover both of them. The weight on your body or extra weight on your body is controlled by hormones. Hormones decide where weight or fat gonna go. Hormones are messages inside your body, and basically this is how your body gets things done. There are three major fat storing hormones, and the first one called insulin. This is a very powerful fat storing hormone. So if you know what these hormones are and you know what triggers those hormones, then actually you can use this for your advantage. This is very simple, right? I'm telling you this is very simple, but you need determination and investment of your time and energy so you actually pull through. This is not a quick fix, not an overnight success, not a magic pill, not a weight loss product. This is actually something that's going to work to get rid of back fat. You just have to give time and actually follow the tips I'm going to lay out in this video. So the first one and most important fat storing hormone in your body called insulin. By far, this is the most important hormone when it comes to weight loss and burning away fat on your back. You could almost just listen to this part of my video and you would know how to keep insulin low and actually put your body into fat burning, and you would already get the benefits. So what is insulin? Insulin is your major fat storing hormone in your body and of course has many other functions, just like lowering your blood sugar after you ate. But if you have belly fat, if you look right now down and then you see belly fat, then I can guarantee that you have too much insulin in your body, and the same is true if you experience back fat. Here is an interesting thing. When insulin is high in your body, then actually you are storing fat and no fat burning occurs in your system. This hormone is so dominant that in its presence, you are not burning any fat. This means the moment insulin hormone spikes or raise or go higher, then all your fat burning efforts will be cancelled out and you will not burn any fat no matter what you do or how much you exercise. When this dominant hormone is low, that will allow your fat burning hormones to actually work and your body will burn your own fat, and that way you will be slimmer. So if you want to get rid of back fat, the only thing you have to do is keep your insulin level low and your body is going to burn your own fat away, including your back fat. And as an additional benefit, this is going to burn fat away just overall on your body, so on the end you will look awesome. So later in this video, I am going to cover what makes insulin spike and how to keep it low actually in order to lose weight. But now let's just cover the other two fat storing hormones. The next one is cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and actually this is one of the hormones that creates a lot of belly fat, muffin top, and back fat. Your body reacts to stress the same way. You could have a fight with your husband or wife, you could have a financial issue, uncertainty or anxiety about your future, or loss of a loved one. Your body going to equally treat all of these experiences and equally going to experience it as stress. Even exercise or no sleep acts like stress on your body. This is shocking for a lot of people, but have you ever tried gymming away your extra weight and it didn't work? You got very little results or no results at all, and you might even gain weight. This is because people under too much stress, and on the top of it they add exercise. This is a form of stress, will just overstress their body, and actually you're going to activate stress hormone, cortisol, and cortisol is a fat storing hormone. This is not a fat burning hormone. Too much cortisol will prevent them from losing weight. The people that have too much stress in their life will not benefit weight loss wise from exercise. The best for them is actually walks, long walks, very light Pilates or yoga. But to get the excess fat away from your back, you need to find a way to relax. You need to get restful sleep, take long walks, and extrovert so you actually lower your cortisol level. Third major fat storing hormone is called estrogen. Estrogen is one of our female hormone, and that is the hormone that creates this nice curvy shape of the ladies, and actually that's the reason when you fell pregnant you also gain a lot of weight on the hips, thighs, lower belly area, booties, because this hormone packs and directs fat around those body parts. So here is an interesting thing. Lot of chemicals, GMO products, processed food, pesticides, heavy metals, solvents actually able to mimic estrogen hormones. So when it enters the body, your body recognizes it as estrogen and actually starts to create an excess amount of estrogen, and that result in excess fat. This is one of the reasons men develop man boobs. This is absolutely hormonal by too much estrogen from the environment in a male body. So this is why I recommend for health improvements and weight loss to go organic and clean eating as much as possible. If you cannot do 100% organic, then at least try to aim for 50-50 and skip the processed pre-packaged foods, because they are packed with bunch of things that actually mimic estrogen hormone, and you will end up having too much and you will just pack fat on your body instead of losing weight. By the way, I have a free webinar about this topic step by step. So if you like this video, then you're definitely going to love my free webinar. I will link it here in the comments below and also here on a card, so you can actually watch that if you are interested and want to know how to do this step by step. The second reason for back fat is actually muscle atrophy. Basically, you have muscles on your backside as well, and most of the people are doing ab exercises, but they are not really working out on those muscles. If you have too much insulin in your body, you have something we call insulin resistance. This creates the situation that you are not really absorbing the protein that you need to build your muscles, and over time your body is going to break down your own muscles and you will end up with a little flabby blob on your backside. Now we arrive to the solution, and I'm going to cover how you go about this and actually get a nice lean backside. Step number 1, you need to drop your insulin level. This is easy, and most probably you figure this out from the first part of this video. But how do you do that? In order to find out how to do this, you need to understand what spikes your insulin level in the first place. Again, I cover this in a lot more details in my free webinar, so if you are interested, definitely check that out. I will give you a really cute free training you can use right away. So insulin is your body's response to eating. Generally, carbs are something that spikes insulin a lot. So actually insulin hormone reacts very much for carbs. All carbs that you eat turn into sugar in your body, and your body reacts with insulin to lower your blood sugar. And actually insulin turns that sugar into fat cells later on in your body. So actually you are not getting fat by eating fat, you are getting fat by eating carbs that turn into sugar in your body, and insulin hormone takes that sugar and turn it into fat cells. This is how it works. Well, here I want to make something very clear. Most of the people know that white sugar isn't beneficial for your health or weight loss. But what they don't understand that any type of carbs that you consume will break down and turn into sugar in your body. By these carbs, we mean bread, pasta, crackers, cereal, ice cream, chocolate, muffins, biscuits, crackers, all of those good things everybody really loves. When you eat below 50 grams of carbs a day, ideally 20 grams of carbs a day if you want to lose serious weight, if you want to burn away serious amount of fat, then your body naturally going to enter into a fat burning state, and this state is called ketosis. This means that instead of burning sugar for energy, you are burning dietary fat or your own fat for energy. This is a very preferable state as your body is burning fat away and you are getting slimmer. If you combine this with a second step, actually you are going to burn away serious amount of fat from your body, and therefore you're really going to just slim down overall and not just on your back. I am sure you are not going around and thinking about how many carbs or how many grams of carbs are in certain things, so I am gonna give you some examples. So the second thing that spikes insulin is eating in general, eating anything. Meaning anytime you put anything into your belly, you spike insulin. This is why if you tried small meals, everything in moderation, smaller portion, 5-6 meals throughout the day, and you didn't experience results, your results were very small, non-significant, or even you maybe gained weight, it's because actually anytime you eat, you spike insulin. And as we agreed before, insulin is a fat storing hormone. In the presence of insulin, you have no chance of burning fat. So what do you do now? Basically, what you're gonna do, you are going to go on a schedule of eating. And the first step is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And actually, absolutely no snacking in between the meals. Not even half an apple or 3 pieces of almonds, nothing. No snacking, you are actually just sticking to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and this is what we call intermittent fasting. You are still eating, you are still getting your nutrients, you are still getting enough calories, but you are doing it on a schedule. A funny thing happens actually when you start to lower your insulin level, you're going to be less hungry and you are going to lose cravings. That's right, this might be unbelievable, or you think it cannot be done, but if you think about it, it's actually quite logical. When your insulin level is low, you are burning fat for energy. So actually, anytime you are not eating, you are consuming your own reserves. And if you have back fat, I am quite sure you have reserves to consume. When your insulin level kept low, you are actually burning fat. So basically, you are feeding your body with your own reserves. Your own reserves, the fat or the extra weight you collected throughout the weeks, months, and years before have calorie values, and your body can actually burn it away for energy. And actually, that's a way how you can slim down. But when insulin is high in your body is unable to burn fat. And when you run out of the last sugar reserves in your body is going to start to crave carbs, and you want to eat sugar and carbohydrates. And even though you have a lot of reserves on your body is not going to tap into it and burn it away because your insulin level is just too high. Actually, intermittent fasting, as we said, the schedule of eating, is a more powerful tool than just eating low carb in general. Of course, both needs to be done, and the most beneficial way to combine the two together. The reason is because you can do a schedule of eating, doing intermittent fasting, and still consume foods high in carbs and sugar, and that's going to create the situation that you start to crave again, and you will feel hungry all the time, and that will going to set you up for a failure, because nobody can maintain a lifestyle long enough with starving, cravings, and temptations all the time. If you are worried about skipping sugar or cutting out sugar from your lifestyle, or you think this is impossible, I can assure you that it's very possible. There are great sugar replacements out there, not artificial sweeteners. I am speaking about different sugar alcohols like xylitol or erythritol. You can go with stevia or monk fruit. They are all great and keeping your blood sugar level low, meaning they are not creating huge insulin spikes, and actually you can still enjoy your treats just with an alternative sweetener. There are also tons of recipes online or on my channel, so you can check them out and make your favorite treats. Once you nailed the schedule of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you can actually take it a step further and move your breakfast closer to lunch step by step on a gradient scale in your own speed. You really don't have to rush anything. Everybody is different and everybody has their own timeline on this. So if you do well with 3 meals a day, then time to move that breakfast an hour closer to lunch, and keep going with that until you eventually arrive to lunch and you skip breakfast. This is going to give you a lot of fat burning time, and this will basically help you to burn away a lot of fat. It will be very easy once your insulin level is normal and low. You will not feel cravings, hunger, or low blood sugar issues, as you're going to burn your own fat constantly for energy. Many of my clients doing this type of way of eating, and they have great results. There are a lot of other health benefits of longer fasts. Actually, around 18 hours or after 18 hours, you do something that is called autophagy. This is a state when your body turns into a self-cleaning oven. This is a self-cleaning mechanism, and your body is getting rid of bacteria, viruses, funguses, and just actually cleaning things out and rebuilding your body. It is even regrowing brain cells, believe it or not, and this is actually a very new discovery. So many people who do intermittent fasting actually experience a lot of health benefits: anti-aging, better skin, they look younger, their hair is better, their skin is better. Generally, they have more energy, more awake, and they focus, their tolerance for stress is increasing. Of course, when you do intermittent fasting or a schedule of eating, it's really important that you do it right. Make sure you consume lots and lots of vegetables. Actually, when I say that carbs are bad, I kind of lied, because vegetable carbs are very important. We are not intending to skip vegetable carbs. We want plenty of vegetables on this plant, and I encourage everyone to consume lots and lots of vegetables when you do this lifestyle, when you do intermittent fasting. Vegetables are also carbs, but they have lots of fibers as well, and actually this will act like a buffer, so you will not have insulin reaction, or very, very tiny, almost insignificant. It's important that you consume 7 to 10 cups or 7 to 10 handful of vegetables a day. It could be all kind of shape and forms. You can do smoothies or roast them or cook them or just have different salads, but that's the way how you can get your vitamins, minerals into your body on the most natural way that your body can actually really absorb it. The potassium that is in the leafy greens are very important, as potassium is a natural tranquilizer. So if you actually feel a lot of fear, anxieties, you are uncertain, you feel really tense, you just feel that you can just snap from the smallest thing, I assure you probably you are low on potassium, and potassium actually from leafy greens can really improve your well-being, how you feel. If you are not a fan of vegetables, I do understand. I hate veggies myself. I am not a fan That's the hardest part for me as well. But there are solutions. You can buy wheatgrass juice powder, organic wheatgrass juice powder, great replacements. Make shakes, or there are veggie solutions out there. You just have to find the one that works for you. As a very next step, you need to find a way to reduce stress in your life. This is not handling insulin hormone, but it's going to address your cortisol hormone. And cortisol is a fat storing hormone. Cortisol do create belly fat, muffin tops, and back fat, and you need to find a way to lower your cortisol level. If you experience a lot of stress in the past, or you experience a lot of stress recently in your life, then it's very important that you don't do any heavy exercise, because exercise will act like extra stress on your body and you will probably just gain weight or nothing really going to happen on your weight loss journey. You have to make sure you get enough restful sleep. Even if you need an afternoon nap, do that. It's just important that somehow you get your sleep together. And if you have people that are stressing you out, cut them out. Let's disconnect a little bit, take space for yourself, and have some me time. This is anyway good not just for your weight loss, but for your mental health as well. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, back fat can come from the fact that you have muscle atrophy, and actually you need to work on those muscles as well. But first, I would absolutely focus on the lifestyle, actually really work with the hormones first, and when you do that very well, then you can start to do these exercises I share with you right now. These 4 exercises will help you to tone your muscles in your back. So these were my tips how to actually go about back fat and successfully get rid of them. And as you could see, my clients succeeded with this, so you can definitely too. I am available to answer any questions you might have in the comment section below. Again, I have a free webinar where I explain this in a lot more details. I just couldn't really fit everything into one video. So if you are interested, you want to know how to do it step by step, then definitely check that out. It's gonna be in the comments below and also here on a YouTube card. Thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate your time. And if you like this video or if you love this video, just smash that like button or that heart emoji. And don't forget to comment, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe. See you in my next video. And until then, just keep your insulin level low and everything gonna be fine. Bye bye guys.